J.R. Smith is headed to an HBCU to play a college sport. He's trying to see if he got some eligibility, and I'm going to tell you what school and what sport right after the bumper. What's good people? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. Now, J.R. Smith, the NBA champion, former Cleveland Cavalier, New York Knicks, New Orleans Hornet, and all of the above, Los Angeles Lakers. He's a two-time champion, by the way. J.R. Smith is headed to college. As you remember, J.R. Smith came right out of high school, and he's headed to college, and he's going to an HBCU. He is going to North Carolina A&T State University to play golf and see if he has eligibility to play on the golf course. This comes out today as J.R. Smith was featured on a post by the PGA Tour, and I'm going to show you. 1 second. Let me get my screen right. It's pretty cool. He's going to an HBCU. Here we go. Right here is JR, and it says college signing day for the real J.R. Smith. The two-time NBA champ is enrolling into NC State Aggies with the sights set on the golf team. And here's JR putting on the North Carolina A&T State hat. And like I said, he's going there. He's going to try to play on the golf team. Now, obviously, he has to work with the NCAA to see if he's eligible to play on said golf team because, you know, he spent over a decade in the NBA as recently as the 2020 season winning a championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously, he was a longtime teammate of LeBron James in Cleveland, a longtime teammate of Carmelo Anthony with the New York Knicks and with the Denver Nuggets. I forgot he played for the Nuggets. So JR's got a long, deeply rooted athletic history that includes participating in slam dunk competitions, winning Sixth Man of the Year, winning championships, being one of the best three-point shooters at one point in the NBA. And JR has done just about done it all. Like he's really invested into what he's doing. And what's really cool about this story is JR is bringing more awareness to HBCUs. Now, we all know that HBCUs need all the help that they can get, right? And that is in whether it's publicity and streams and people talking about them rises enrollment and it brings money, right? So with J.R. Smith doing this, I think this is super cool. It sounds like he's pretty good at golf. I don't know what JR's golf game is like, but if he is trying to test out and hop on the golf team, it sounds like he's pretty good at golf. I'm going to actually play some sound from JR. Let me share my screen. This is from, I guess, one of the local news stations down in North Carolina. And this is JR talking about his decision of playing golf on the NCAA golf team. Let's see if we can get this going.
Yeah, well, Ray Allen kind of convinced me. We had a little golf trip in DR. And he was talking about some of the things he was doing about going back to school, challenging himself, stuff for us athletes. And really took heed to it and decided to go back. And one of the best global studies programs at A&T. And it just so happens I got deep roots in Carolina with, Chris Paul and CJ Paul. And after that, it was just, things started trickling down. Just trying to figure out if I still got eligibility. So see what's going on there. And but more importantly, just try to educate myself, do something after basketball. They always tell me I can go back whenever. When I was coming out of high school, so this is whenever. The patience that it brings you to kind of golf is one of those games that can have you feeling really high or can bring you down to your knees and humble you. So to have that feeling and knowing that all of the game is pretty much on my own hands and I don't have to worry about teammates and passing the ball to. Receiving passes, playing defense. So I just play my game and just have fun.
What's your handicap?
Right now I'm a 5. It's not where I wanted to be yet. So playing with coach and some of the guys on the team has been getting helpful. I started playing about 12 years ago. The late Moses Malone taught me how to play. So down in Houston, I was working out with John Lucas during the summertime and stuff like that. So it's been a journey. Yeah, liberal studies.
We're going to start August 16th.
18th, I think.
18th.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in school, so excited though. It's new challenges. I get to really buckle in. I got number 3 time now, and between raising kids and going to school, my schedule's pretty full. It's very special. I can't wait to be a part of an HBCU family and to really have been embraced by everybody on campus so far. I can't wait to see the students and start going to some of the football games and start really, repping Aggie pride.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. That's really cool. The Aggie pride thing, the awareness to the HBCU, really, and his excitement for it, right? Like it sounds like this is something that he really wanted to do. This sounds like this is something he's thought about deeply. It sounds like something that he was encouraged by Ray Allen, and he's gonna get a chance to play a game that he loves outside of basketball. We know he's a great basketball player. We know his accomplishments on the court. To see him be able to expand his range and become a multi-sport athlete, his handicap's at 5, which someone who is terrible at golf. Like I'm not even good at top golf, right? Like a 5 handicap is pretty good. So I'm excited to see what J.R. Smith does. This is right in line because he said his connections with Chris Paul. This goes back once again to Chris Paul. And we know Chris Paul has his love and affection for HBCUs, right? Chris Paul went to Wake Forest, but ever since he's been in the NBA, and especially within the last 2 to 3 years, he has pushed like crazy the study and to try to get funds and resources as much as he can to HBCUs. So much so that he's created an all HBCU basketball tournament. I love this for North Carolina A&T. I love this for J.R. Smith. I love this for Chris Paul and Ray Allen, for those who encouraged him to do something like this. And, a higher level education will never hurt J.R. Yeah, he's made millions of dollars in the NBA, but it's never too late to do something that you feel like he said, when he went to the NBA straight out of high school, they said college isn't going anywhere. You can go back whenever you want. Well, this is his whenever. I'm happy for JR. I hope he does it. I hope he's eligible to play on the golf team, and I hope he goes and kill it at North Carolina A&T, and I hope it benefits that school and brings them some money that they deserve. All HBCUs deserve more money. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. And for those on Facebook, I'm Jeff Lightsy Sports on Facebook. You can go check me out there. We post all our content over there. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Peace.